Hello, and welcome back to the show. My name is Slim Man. My real name is Mandingo. I'm up here in New York City with my special guest, the real star of the show. I'm talking about Batu. It's a cold and rainy day up here in the Big Apple. Batu doesn't like the rain. Took him for a walk around the block, but it was more like taking him for a drag around the block. I have a dish that's perfect to cook on a day like today. I did a concert New Year's Eve in Salzburg, Austria. It was organized by my friend Michael Vandroff. He and his partner Christian Babel have a record company in Germany. They're called Wave Music. They've included a lot of Slim Man songs in their compilations, and Michael organized this New Year's Eve show at the Hotel Vollererhof. Michael was the DJ, and I played and sang. They put us up in our own private villa. There was about a foot of snow on the ground. We went sleigh riding. We had such a blast. We had our own kitchen, and Michael wanted to eat pasta Bolognese just about every night. We're gonna need about 1 cup of chopped onion, 1 cup of chopped carrots. We're gonna need about 2 cloves of minced garlic and 1 cup of chopped celery. Take about a half a pound of pancetta. This is Italian bacon. Chop it up. Put the pancetta in a large dry pan over medium heat. Let it brown for about 5 minutes on one side, then flip it over, stir it up, and do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna take about 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna take about 4 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna put this in a pan over medium-low heat. Our butter has melted. We're gonna take a cup of onion, tablespoon or so of minced garlic, 1 cup of carrots, and 1 cup of celery. Add a 1/4 cup of white wine and let it cook over medium-low heat for about 10 minutes until the vegetables are done. We're gonna add our pound of ground beef. We're gonna mix them up. Add a little bit of salt, add a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. We are going to let our ground beef brown for about 5 or 6 minutes over medium heat. Then we're going to flip it over, stir it up, and let it brown on the other side for about 5 or 6 minutes. Add 1 can of tomato paste, and we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes. And we're going to need about 2 cups of red wine for the sauce. We're going to let it simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes over low heat. Take 2 cans of Italian tomatoes, it's about 6 or 7 cups, put them in a bowl. We are going to remove the bitter yellow core and smush them up. Our wine has cooked off. We are going to add our tomatoes, 4 cups of organic beef stock. Turn the heat up to high, and when the sauce comes to a boil, we're going to reduce it to a simmer, and we're going to let it simmer for 2 or 3 hours. Just make sure you stir it every once in a while. Get a large pot, fill it full of cold water, put it on the highest heat you got. Our pasta water is boiling furiously. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, add 1 pound of rigatoni. Our pasta is done. We're gonna drain it. Oh, chimama! We're gonna transfer this pasta to a warm bowl. Drizzle it with a little extra virgin olive oil. Mix them up. We're gonna take some of this sauce, drizzle it over our rigatoni pasta. We're gonna give it a toss. Let's plate up our pasta. Take a dollop of sauce. Let's grate some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese over our pasta Bolognese. And you know, we always give the first bite to our special guest, Batu. And finally, 3 hours later, the second bite of the pasta goes to Slimmy Slim. It's pretty stinking good. It was well worth the wait. Mangiamo. Ciao. Every time it rains, I get a pain in my heart. I need to feel your touch. I miss it so much. Every time that it rains, every time it rains.